all my lovely little fandomites out there. My name is Miss Ray Ray, and welcome to a new segment on my channel called Fan Service, where I showcase fan art and fan fictions alike throughout the internet from talented artists and writers like all of you. For this first episode, I thought, since it is now the end of Fairy Tales Groovia Week, I thought it would be so awesome if I could showcase artists and writers who participated in this year's Groovia Week. Now, for those of you who don't know, Groovia is a ship of Grateful Luster and Juvia Loxter. When I first saw her name, I wanted to say Lobster, but I know that's not. And Juvia Loxer from the anime and slash manga Fairy Tale, written by Hiro Mashima. This year's Groovia Week, which runs from April 1st to April 7th of every year, had these 7 prompts. Day 1 was hair. Day 2, quiet. Day 3, bloom. Day 4, demons. Day 5, dance. Day 6, light. And day 7, sweet. And I have to say, everything that I saw this year was just absolutely amazing. I wish I had all of your guys' talents. I really don't. Now, just to let you guys know, I am not a professional art critic. I am not a professional reviewist of any kind. These were all just my personal favorites from what I saw throughout this lovely week. And the first artist in this lineup of lovely Groovia is on Tumblr with the username Honey Tea Cake, and she is amazing. I've been following her actually for a while before the Groovia thing, and what I saw for Groovia Week was absolutely amazing. This year, she did a comic style for her Groovia Week prompts, and each one, I have to say, is amazing. Each comic she does is just so full of feels, and they're really lovely stories, and it's just that's how it is. And that doesn't look creepy at all. What I really love about her is just, I don't know, her style. I love her artistic style. I always admire people who can draw people. Like, it's something I completely struggle with, especially like hands and feet. When I try to draw, it's just like, oh hey, look, it's a block. Her art is very compelling, and to me, it's almost realistic, and it's full of feels, and it's just really lovely, and the stories that each comic tells is amazing, and I definitely recommend that you check her out. The next writer up in our Groovia Week is named Roxanne 1930, and her title is Groovia Week 2015. The stories are very, very cute. I just I was like this reading the whole time, and I was just like, This one does, Roxanne's story goes into chapter 5 so far as this video. You should check them out. The stories are very cute. These, I believe, are just separate one-shots, but in a collection. So kind of like those little books of poems we always used to buy and read. They're all separate, but it's one big book. One chapter in particular that I did like was the first chapter, which was hair. And I just thought it was so cute. And I don't want to spoil it for you because I want you to go there and read yourself and review with all of these writers and artists and just show them your love and appreciation for what they do, because it's a lot of work. Like, I know there are some people out there who just draw up a quick sketch and it looks absolutely amazing, but you have to realize they worked hard to get to that level where they are. And there are some writers who can just write a sentence and then like make you burst into tears, and some, yes, they're just kind of like naturally that way, but it takes a long time to like hone your skills. And I can tell with every one of these people who I will mention in this video have or will they worked hard to where they are right now, and they're still climbing their, like, what do you call it? Potential ladder. Like, the ladder of potential. Their ladder of potential. And they're already so great. So I definitely recommend to check out Roxanne 1930. The second artist that I will be showing to you right now is named Rain Lady Juvia. So you can imagine that this one is very fairy tale oriented. She decided to do mixes of portraits and comics for her prompts. They're just absolutely amazing. One thing that really compelled me to look into her Tumblr was the way she colors. It's really smooth and transitioned. It's really lovely to watch. That's what drew me into her, was her color. From what I can see, her artistic style changes between how she feels with each. Well, that's a given for any artist, but her artistic style changes, and it's amusing, and then it's intense. So yes, definitely check Rain Lady Juvia out. From what I see, she did all of the prompts for the week, and each one is just really cute. Third writer is named Kitty Ray. And this one is also titled Groovy Week 2015 and is also rated teen. From what I can read, it's kind of a collection, like all in the same universe and everything, but it's like different pinpoints in the times. So they're all pretty much one-shots, but I do want to warn you right now, chapter 4 is very heavy. There's some cutting and depression involved in that chapter, so I'm warning you now, if you're not comfortable with that, that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of people who aren't, but it's there, and it's very emotional, but it does have a happy ending. It's a very nice ending. I definitely recommend, if you're just squirmish about it, I recommend reading through. To me, it wasn't detailed, but it was like, you know what was going on, and there's detail to it. But even throughout all of her writings, each chapter is just like a roller coaster of emotion. There are really happy chapters, there are really sad chapters like I just told you about, and then there are some that just go like, ah! And I'm making noises, and I can't tell if that's a good well, I can't tell because you haven't, just time travel, and it's not the good kind. I can't tell if this is okay for like reviewing yet, because I can't speak the words. So let me know if this ing and the squeaks and everything are okay, because if not, I will try to put these into words, and if they are, thank you for understanding. There's a lot of people around here who don't. For Kitty Ray, she has done all the 7 chapters for Groovy Week, and each one is, well, I think I already explained that. I really like, for what Kitty did, is for the one-shots, they don't seem like they're like in chronological order, so you kind of go through this journey, and you end up having like all these emotions because of Gray and Juvia, and it's I love reading, and you know how this feels like. It's that indescribable feeling you get when the book actually ends up happy. Do you know what that feels like? I kind of know what that feels like, but I don't. And it's one of those feelings, like, okay, yay, closure. Not closure, yay, happy endings, because that's what fairy tale is. Yeah. Supernatural, no. Fairy tale, yes, I do believe fairy tale will have it. The third artist that I will be showcasing right now is named Sasumi Yahiko from Tumblr, and she decided to do portrait stylings for her Groovia Week prompts. One thing I have to say about Sasumi is I love her use of lighting in each of her portraits. It's really really nice, and it kind of like what grabbed my attention the first time because I think I first saw you saw your, I want to say, second day portrait. Not second. It was 5. It was day 5 that I found you, and I looked through your Tumblr, and then I saw that you had a DeviantArt, and I was like, okay, no, I have to see this. And I loved your use of lighting for your Groovia Day prompts. If you're watching this, I really like really like Susumi's blog because it's just something in her art style that is really sweet, and I just definitely recommend that you check her out and give her some love too. Lighting transition. I definitely didn't, do that video in the middle of the night and then have to stop because my battery died and then start in the daytime again. No, that didn't happen at all. This next writer that I'm going to show you is named Summer Eclair, and Summer wrote a story for Groovia Week named Love Me Harder. And currently it only has 3 chapters in it, but I still definitely recommend reading them. It is rated K, so it's family friendly for everyone to read. And her stories are really cute, and they do seem to be part of a continuum. And by the end of the 3rd chapter, when it stopped updating so far, I was just like, it left me smiling, and they're just so cute, and you'll just be like, you'll be eeing and awing with me, I promise. And my next artist up is named Arabook from Tumblr. And what Ari decided to do for Groovia Week was portrait styles for each day. And what I really love about the art is their expressions, because both of them are just equally adorable, but the expressions that Ari gives Gray is just so cute and very, very, very worthy. That's the only way I can explain it, is because it's just cute and it's funny, and I really love her art style. What I liked about her art style is that it actually looks like painted. Like, I know they're all painted, like digital or physical. Either way, it can be considered painted, but it looks to me like real painted. And I really, really like. But what really grabbed me to Ari's paintings is that they're very different. Like, they're not from the normal of what I saw. And that really grabbed me, and I thought it was beautiful, and it's amazing what you can do when you love what you're doing. And the last writer I'm going to showcase to you, but definitely not the least, is named Child at Heart Forever. And Child wrote the story 7 Days of Our 6 Months. And it is rated teen. Child currently has all 7 chapters up. And one thing I like about this story is that it's not all a continuum story, but it is all within the same universe and not chronologically ordered. And I think that made the storyline really, really cute and just very, very compelling. This story I also felt had very good story structure, and that's part of the compellingness to me when it came to reading the story. And I very, very much like that. I love when, to me, when there's not much of plot holes or anything, or something's mentioned and then it's just forgotten. That's always a really big plus to me when it has a very good story structure. All of these stories had very good story structures. It's just certain ones had more, I should say. But either way, all the stories that I read were very, very cute and very, very, what's the word? Very, very lovely to read. My next artist up is named Don't Fear the Glammed Up Reaper. What Reaper did for the prompts was very interesting. They did a very mixed up media for the prompts. Day one was a GIF, or GIF, however you pronounce it. I don't care, I say GIF, just because. And I thought it was very, very cute, and just, I love the expressions. And day 6 was a portrait, but it was paired up with a song. And I thought that made a very cute story. And it's, I have to stop saying and What I really liked about Reaper's day prompts is that the artistry style and the ideas that Reaper put behind the prompts really inspired the writer in me. Like, I wanted to write stories that go along with the picture, and I just thought they were very, very cute concepts. And the last artist, but certainly not the least, is named Aozul, I think. A-O-Z-U-L. Aozul. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Anyway, Ao decided to do portrait styles for her Groovia week, and what I liked about Ao's concepts were that they were very, very cute. I really liked her artistry style. I liked the line work that goes through it. I thought it was very smooth, very well put together. There was a story accompanying day 4, and English apparently is not her first language, but I always feel that when you see a story like that, they always end up having better grammar than English speakers. And so don't worry about your English. Some of the typos I didn't even notice because I was just reading through it, and I loved your story. Going back through her art just to refresh, because it is daytime and I did just sleep through the night. Her pictures and her styling always just kind of like leave me smiling. You read the prompts and you see the expressions and you just end up smiling, and it was very cute. So I definitely recommend checking her out. I will put links to all of the art and all of the writings that I mentioned in this video. And that is it for Groovia Week. It has finally come to a close, and I want to thank everyone, even those that I didn't mention in this video, for participating in Groovia Week. No, I wasn't the host. I'm not the host of the official Groovia Week blog. I also want to thank the official Groovia Week blog for being such an awesome host for this awesome year's Groovia Week. And that is it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to continue me doing videos like this. Comment down below, because I know I messed up so horribly in this video. I'm still such a beginner. Comment what you liked about this video, what I could be doing better, where you want me to improve on videos like this. I appreciate criticism. I don't appreciate hate. There's enough hate in this world that we don't need to add more to it. Thank you for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what you like. And I will see you later. Have a wonderful life. Also, let me know what you think which video I should do next week. I will try to make this a weekly thing, or, every other week. It depends. I do a lot of research with all these videos.